Billions of years ago, there was nothing. No stars, no planets, not even light. The universe was silent, dark, and empty. But inside this emptiness, something powerful was waiting to happen. An explosion that would create everything. That explosion was called the Big Bang. Around 13.8 billion years ago, a single point of energy exploded. In just a fraction of a second, light, heat, and matter spread across endless space. This was the birth of the universe, the beginning of time itself. From that moment, everything started to move and expand. After the Big Bang, dust and gas floated through the young universe. Over millions of years, gravity pulled them together to form stars. These stars grouped into giant families called galaxies. One of those galaxies would later become our home, the Milky Way. In the Milky Way, a cloud of gas and dust began to collapse under its own gravity. As it spun faster and faster, heat built up at the center, and a bright star was born, our sun. The leftover dust around the sun started to come together, forming small rocks and balls of gas. These would soon become the planets. About 4.5 billion years ago, one of those rocks grew bigger than the rest. This was Earth, our planet. At first, it was not blue and beautiful like today. It was a ball of fire, lava, and gas, too hot for any form of life. Over millions of years, Earth began to cool down. The surface hardened into rocks and mountains. Volcanoes erupted, sending gases into the air. These gases formed our early atmosphere, filled with steam, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. As the planet cooled even more, steam turned into rain. It rained for thousands of years, endlessly. Slowly, the Earth's surface filled with water. And from this water, the first oceans were born, the cradle of life. Scientists believe that lightning and energy in the early oceans caused simple chemical reactions. Those reactions created tiny molecules that could copy themselves. It was the first step toward life. From simple chemistry, biology began. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the first living cells appeared in the ocean. They were very small, invisible to the human eye. These cells could eat, grow, and divide. This was the beginning of everything we know as life. Over millions of years, these tiny cells started to change and evolve. They became plants, fish, insects, and animals. Some lived in the oceans, others learned to live on land. Earth slowly transformed into a planet full of color and movement. About 230 million years ago, huge creatures ruled the Earth, the dinosaurs. They were powerful, fast, and lived everywhere, land, sea, and sky. But after millions of years, a giant asteroid hit Earth. The dinosaurs disappeared, and the world changed forever. After the dinosaurs vanished, smaller animals began to grow and evolve. Among them were small creatures that would one day become humans. Forests spread, climates changed, and Earth became more peaceful. Nature prepared the planet for a new kind of life. Millions of years later, early humans appeared in Africa. They learned to walk upright, use fire, and make tools. They looked up at the stars and wondered where they came from. The same question that we ask today: how did our world begin? Our planet is unique, full of air, water, and life. No other known world is like Earth. Every mountain, river, and tree is part of this ancient story. We are living on a planet that was born from fire, shaped by water, and alive with life. Even today, the universe is still expanding. New stars are being born, and old ones are dying. Somewhere far away, other planets might also hold life. The story that began billions of years ago is still being written. This is how our world was born. From nothing into everything, from fire into water, from dust into life. Earth's story reminds us how small we are, yet how special our world is. And this is just the beginning of our journey through history,